What's up, YouTube? James Biggie here, and today I wanted to try something different. It's 3:44 a.m. I am on a Tuesday night. I am officially off of work for the next 2 days, so I wanted to try something I think I'm going to call "I'm Tired, Let's Ramble." Where I kind of semi-purposely deprive myself of sleep and then just ramble into a microphone for a while. So, first things first, my Magic the Gathering YouTube channel, the other YouTube channel, hit 10,000 views and is up for a review to be monetized. So that's cool. Thanks to everybody that watched videos there. It's kind of amazing that in a little under 3 months, 10,000 times people were like, oh, this looks interesting, let me click that. The Magic Gathering YouTube community is a lot smaller than most YouTube communities, so it's kind of easier to stand out in the crowd. But I don't feel like I do anything particularly better than anybody, and I'm still super small time, but making progress. So that's pretty cool. See, like 139 views. So that's the thing that happened. This channel, the channel where I rant and talk about life and tattooing and art and work and movies and comics and music and stuff I don't like and stuff I do like and all that shit, far, far smaller. And that's fine. But seeing that I got that channel, the Magic one, up to 10,000 views, people find me interesting enough to keep watching. So it just has to happen here, I think, over time. I posted this video about quitting my job and opening this new shop with my friends and the big change in my life, and it actually, like, 115 people watched it. I feel a big part of that is a lot of people were trying to get clued in as to what the hell happened with my old job and whatnot. And on the real, because this video is going to be kind of low-key and shit, like, it's because shit sucked at my old job. That's all there is to it. Like, in this video, I put it long and nice and very respectfully, when, like, small parts of me, it's like that Kermit meme where it's like, Kermit, like, be decent to the people that used to employ you, don't cause any shit, and then, like, Kermit in a hoodie is like, fuck that, they took advantage of you for a long ass time. And so I took the high road there. So I'll throw a little shade here. It fucking sucked. It was bad. But now I've moved on to better things. So I'll go like high road, low road, high road again. That being said, the new shop is going great. Things are happening every day. So it's new and exciting all the time. We will have t-shirts in this week. All of our business cards, not just my separate ones that I made, will be in this week. Stickers are getting made. I designed 2 stickers. Those will be getting made, and then I'm going to be handing them out to all my friends. And you can come by the shop and get some if you want. T-shirts, I think, are going to be $15 to $20 each, depending on the cut. There's a t-shirt, a tank top, a crop top situation, like a baseball tee. I think the standard, like, dude cut t-shirt like this is $15. All the others are $20 each. If you get a good size tattoo or whatever, I'll give you one. I don't think they'll have a problem with that. What else is there? Let me ramble some more at 3:48. Jeez, I only killed 4 minutes. I've been listening to a lot of the new Jay-Z album. It's real good. I've been a fan of Jay-Z for a long time. That album's pretty solid. The new Tyler, the Creator album's actually pretty good. I've kind of always liked Tyler, the Creator, sort of on the low. Not really on the low, like, I don't hide it, but, like, kind of guilty pleasure. So I've been listening to that stuff. Outside of that, got a couple days off, got to run some errands and do some adult shit. I hate that stuff, man. I just want to be lazy tomorrow. I really feel like just, like, sleeping in and then hanging out at home with the dogs and, like, watching TV and chilling. with the dogs and with Allison. But I'll probably have to run around and do stuff. Shit. Other than that, it's been life, man. It's been work. It's been hanging out. I've had some cool conversations with some friends of mine lately. Josh Brito, looking at you, had a cool conversation with him late as fuck the other night. He called me. He had a couple beers, and we just shot the shit about the new shop and things going on, and it was very cool and very positive, and that was sweet. I started talking again to a friend of mine from back in the day that I kind of hadn't been talking to for some time, because we had sort of, not a beef, but a personal, like, a clashing, I guess. Part of it was he said some shit that rubbed me the wrong way publicly over like social media, and from that point I was like, alright, well, I don't need to hang out with this dude anymore or talk to this dude anymore, so we're done here. And then like that lingered for way too long, and kind of talked and like became a little bit civil again, because he had a death in the family of somebody very close to him. And while you could fucking live life and have beefs with people and fucking have bad feelings and shit and personal differences that prevent you from coming together and being friends the way you used to be, like when someone's family dies or whatever, someone's, specifically their mom and shit, and you guys used to be tight, like that is fucking grounds for cutting the bullshit. So I reached out to him after I heard the news and fucking asked him if there was anything I could do or whatever, you know, just be like, yo, are you okay, dude? And we talked a little bit. And then, like, I tried to keep in contact to make sure everything's cool and shit. And we had, like, a brief conversation because he works in the same business that I do. So I talked to him about my whole new work situation, new shop and shit, whatever. And, it was cool, you know. I don't know how he feels about it, or if he had the same sort of beef that I had with him back toward me or whatever, or just didn't think about it, but it was cool. So that's that. I mean, I'll probably fucking bullshit with dude some more, and like next time he's up around me or whatever, fucking go have beer with him or something, fucking eat lunch or whatever, because like we were fucking tight, like super tight friends for years, for like over a decade, and then just weren't. Life gets in the way. And the older you get, the fucking less contact you keep with your friends, and the less you make an effort. And if you have a reason, like I felt I had a couple years back, to stop making an effort, then it just makes it easier to ignore and kind of turn your back on your friends, or just move on with your life and kind of forget about them in the past. And it kind of sucks, but the older you get, when real life shit happens, we kind of realize that maybe it's time to let go of that shit. I don't know. Words of wisdom. I'm fucking old, man. I'm 31. I'll be 32 in October, and this weird fucking metamorphosis in life is happening where, like, the older you get, you don't feel necessarily wiser or smarter, but small things happen in your life that you're like, damn, I'm thinking about this in a whole new frame of mind than I would have been 5 years ago. Like, 25-year-old me would have been like, fuck that. Don't talk to that dude. Like, whatever. Who gives a fuck? And now, 31-year-old me is like, dude, what's the point of fucking being, like, mad or holding some fucking stupid, silly grudge? And part of that's, like, resentment. Yeah, I think I resent him for certain things, and, maybe vice versa, though I doubt it. It is what it is, man. Aside from that, shit. Things are going well with the girlfriend. Allison's been super cool. She always is. Everybody loves her. It's amazing that Like, I could be with this person that, like, I care about and I love a lot. But, like, all my friends are like, yeah, this chick's awesome. She's great. You know, you really hit the jackpot with this one. You lucked out. Doing well. You know, good for you or whatever. Glad you, glad you have a good thing. And that's awesome. Like, she's been really helpful with new shop stuff, too. And super excited and supportive about it. And it's fucking scary, man. You move into a new tattoo shop that hasn't been open previously, and while we are a little bit ahead of the curve in that it's a whole crew from one place just moving down the road to another place, it's only a matter of time before everybody kind of finds out and kind of follows along. It's still frightening. You know that, like, the one place is established and people know about and people walk through the door because it's been there for years and they just know that it's a given that that's got to be there, where you're in a new spot and people haven't found it yet, people don't know directly, people have to find it. It takes a little bit of time, a little bit of traction for it to kind of pick up to the pace that you're used to. So that's it's a little difficult, a little frightening, but Allison's been great. She's been hella supportive and super cool about it. So have all my other friends and coworkers and stuff. But, so it's been good. It's been good. This is what podcasting is like. You sit and you just ramble and talk about shit to a microphone. And in this case, a laptop. I don't know why I'm making a video of this too. Mostly it's because I guess it's the easiest way to set up a recording, and I know how to do it. Aside from that, I made some other graphic design stuff for some friends' businesses and shit. Working on some logos and some business cards, possibly in t-shirt designs for my friend RJ and the gaming store that he works for, which I think are eventually going to turn into team t-shirts for, I guess, this now team that is sort of coming together as a group of Magic the Gathering players that play tournaments together and whatever. Kind of loosely started by the momentum gained with me and my buddy Nick and my buddy Sean going and playing a team tournament and winning, and the shop being super supportive and RJ being super cool and all that sort of stuff. So I thought I'd give back to them a little bit and help out and try to help them with some design work. I'm kind of really finding a niche for this whole fucking designing shit for people thing. I mean, to me it comes with like years and years and years of using Photoshop, like in a very amateurish level. I can kind of piece together in my head stuff that looks good. And then it's just a matter of like finding and positioning and laying out fonts and scripts and art and stuff together in an arrangement that makes sense and looks good, which I feel like I've done pretty decent. I made like I said, the t-shirts and the stickers that we have coming to the shop. I designed all of them, and the business cards and stuff. So it's a huge on-taking and responsibility that I took on. Like, I took upon myself and took on to make all this stuff without being asked. I was just like, hey, do you have a person designing anything for you guys yet? No? Oh, well, here's what I was doing. And everybody liked it, so it was cool. I may pursue more stuff like that in the future. I know that it's not something I'm going to get paid to do a lot, but I enjoy it, so that's a cool thing, I guess. Shit. Yeah, it's late. It's 3:58, so this isn't even 15 full minutes yet. I feel like I've talked about literally everything I could talk about. Movies that have been out that I haven't talked about or made specific videos about yet that I've seen lately. The new Spider-Man movie is amazing. Spider-Man Homecoming, it's the best portrayal of Spider-Man that has been on screen in live action ever. The story is the most fun that I've ever seen in a Spider-Man movie. It's also the tightest, most well-rounded storytelling in a Spider-Man movie. Where the Amazing Spider-Man movies were kind of a clusterfuck, had too much going on, a lot of plot holes, and the original Spider-Man trilogy started the whole thing, but the acting was kind of poor quality, and then the third one really blew. Like, this just gets it right in one shot, and gets it, like, not only right, but just, like, perfects it really, really well. So there's that. I just rewatched the movie Dope today, and I know I've mentioned it before or whatever on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. That movie is amazing. Dope is one of the coolest movies I've seen in a long ass time, and it gets better every time you watch it. Go watch that movie. It's on Netflix. I know it's leaving Netflix in like August, so go catch it now. It's fucking incredible. It's just a well written sort of like comedy drama sort of thing. It's very funny and also just well put together, well acted, great dialogue, and just super, super, super good movie. Also, one of the best soundtracks in a movie I've ever seen in a long time, or I've ever heard, I guess, in the soundtrack. A lot of old school 90s hip hop like Nas and Public Enemy, and a lot of good original music that was like created for this movie, for the fictional band in the movie. That's actually pretty solid. Um, shit, it's a good ass movie. Definitely worth it. Beyond that, that's, I don't know, man. I'm just doing the damn thing. My dogs are both healthy. My cats are both healthy. All the lizards I have, fuck, it's late, are all healthy and shit. And, you know, I think the fucking life's taking a good turn. So, I guess that's it. I'm going to fuck the bed. Yeah. You've heard me ramble. If you made it this far, fucking, I owe you a high five. So, I guess like, share, comment, subscribe, all that shit. If you like this sort of rambling sort of thing. If you made it to the end of the video, let's see, what can I have you say so I know you've made it? I've seen YouTubers do this before. Somewhere in the comments below, say the word YouTube, because that makes sense, because I talked about my YouTube channels and shit and being a YouTuber. So I'll know you made it to the end, and maybe I'll do this again next time I'm up late as fuck and feel like rambling. If not, I will talk to you guys again soon, and I appreciate it.